Hey guys, it's your girl Carrie, and I am here at Ross to take a look around for a few things for an upcoming vacation to Dubai. So I decided to bring you guys along. Now, over the years, I found that different stores have their different specialties, and there are certain things that I like to buy from certain stores. So in Ross, the things that I like to buy from Ross are shoes, home accessories, home entertaining items, scarves, jewelry, some clothing, and some belts. Now, I tend to skip right over the handbag section, and in my opinion, after years of shopping at Ross, the purse selection is no bueno. Not to say that you won't ever find any gems. So today I'm going to cover the clothing and the shoes in Ross. Now, my first tip when shopping at Ross is to look for the most expensive items you can find. That is a gauge for spotting quality pieces and weeding out the inferior pieces, as many of the clothing items there are cheap and of poor quality. You can definitely start your quote-unquote expensive search on the outermost end of the dress aisle. Here you will find the Calvin Klein dresses, and I love Calvin Klein dresses, and Ross has the department stores like Dillard's and Macy's beat, even with their 40% plus 15% extra discounts that these department stores sometimes offer. Look at this absolutely gorgeous chic sheath dress by Calvin Klein, and it's leather, and this is perfect for the fall. It's a black leather dress, and it's so simple and chic. This one is $39.99. It's typically MSRP $159. Too bad it isn't in my size, but look at the detail, the way it's sewn together. It's very, very nice. Down the aisle, you can see more of the long formal dresses and jumpers, and let me share with you a couple of picks that I chose. I think this jumper right here is beautiful, and let's take a quick peek at the price. This is $49.99, and this is by the Tommy Hilfiger brand, and the MSRP is $149. Now, I really like this outfit, but again, you're limited in how you can switch it up because it is a jumper. It's a one piece, so you will have to wear it this way all the time. I guess you can switch it up with your accessories and your shoe color maybe, but I really like this and I'm going to try it on. Here is another dress. It's like an evening gown, and I am a sucker for anything pearls, so this is so Audrey Hepburn to me. And this is actually the back of the dress, so it kind of drapes down in the back, and you have those pearl details, and the front of the dress is just a simple black dress. And this dress is by the Karl Lagerfeld brand. Karl Lagerfeld, and its MSRP is $248, and they're selling it for $39.99. I love cable knit sweaters, and this right here looks really nice. And as you can see, this is the BCBG Max Mara, and let's see, it retails for $198, and Ross is selling it for $21.99. This is a beautiful gray, and this type of shirt is the type of shirt you would just put like a black turtleneck or something underneath. I'm going to put this in my basket. And a cheap sweater, so you can kind of see the difference between the very poor quality acrylic type made sweater and this beautiful one right here. You can see this is kind of not going to hold its shape, and it's very thin, and you need to touch the hand feel. This one right here obviously is a wool blend, so the materials are much nicer and it's going to hold its shape. It's just beautiful. It has a lot of nice details. So I would pay the extra $10 to have this sweater, and I just think it's a little more stylish. And we're going to continue to sift. This caught my eye. What is this? This is a Lauren by Ralph Lauren. This is $59.99 and the MSRP is $3.95. Look at the detail on the sleeve. It feels really nice. And this would look nice with some wide palazzo pants. Very nicely made. I like this jean jacket, and I'm actually on the market for a jean jacket. It feels a good weight, and it feels like it has a good amount of stretch in it. This is $22.99, and the MSRP is $79.50, and the brand is Vintage America. Tip number 2 is to try to find clothing made from natural fibers, or at least a blend of both natural and synthetic fibers. Now I'm going to take a stroll down the clearance aisle to see what I can find. These right here are nice. These are cute little seersucker shorts. These are a size 10. Let me see. Here they are in a red color, and that's my size. And these are $6.99 on clearance. This is the Mark New York. These retail for $49.50. These are actually really gorgeous. They are culottes, and they are on clearance for $7.99, and they typically go for $79.50. They're by Ellen Tracy, and these are linen pants. Love the little details. I'm going to pick these up. Now, one of my absolute favorite sections in Ross is the shoe section. A lot of shoes in my closet come from Ross. So we're going to walk through, look at some shoes. I'm going to tell you how to pick out cheap shoes if you're looking for shoes on a budget, and also how to get more quality shoes. Again, in the shoe section, I use the same principle. I try to find the most expensive shoes that I can find in Ross, because those are typically going to be your best quality shoes. But I'll also show you a few that are under 20 bucks as well. Okay, so let's go over some classic pumps. Now I pulled a few of these from the shelves. This one right here is from the 9 West brand, and these are $25.99, and they are a faux black like snakeskin. These are really nice and they're really comfortable. I would recommend getting those. This here is a brand called Mark Fisher, and again, this one is also a faux like snakeskin shoe, but it is made from textiles, so that means that it's fabric. It's made to look like snakeskin, but this is not leather, this is actually fabric. And the same thing for these bone coat ones. Same style, but this is Mark Fisher as well, and you just have the animal skin print on the back. Now these shoes are both by the same brand, and they're both the same style. They're just different colors and made from different materials. This is not a real leather, this is a faux leather. And why I would shy away from this, because when you scrape this, I don't want to scratch it up here in the store and mess up the shoes. But this particular leather, when you scratch it, it will leave like a black scuff mark on it, and they will be ruined in no time. So one of the things I suggest is for you to get familiar with looking at the labels on the inside to see what it's made of. So this says all man-made materials. Nothing on the shoe is constructed with quality materials, so it's not going to hold up that well. So if I had to choose and spend my $24.99, I would go with this one, because I can do all the scuffing that I want. It's not going to show up on the shoe because this is a natural fabric. It's a textile, and if you look inside the shoe, it says textile upper. Always go with natural materials. And this one here is even a better deal, because although it's not black, it's a bone color. This one's on clearance for $11.99, and it's made of the same textile fabric. So now we're going to look at some of the jewels that I found that are designer shoes for a fraction of the price. You typically know that a shoe is a designer shoe when you find them in these locked boxes in Ross, and it just so happens that one of them they didn't lock up, and these are just a nice size heel. This is an everyday work type of pump. You can walk around in these and they will be very comfortable. These are by Stuart Weitzman, and they are $59.99. And these are a comparable value of about $250, and these are made from, you know, quality leather materials. So these will definitely hold up. These will be a great investment as a work pump. And here is a patent leather kitten heel slingback, and this is by Kate Spade. And look at that price, a phenomenal price. It is on clearance for $24.99. And these shoes run for retail for about 150 bucks. These are some gorgeous Vince Camuto mules, and these are on clearance for $16.99. And these will run you about $100. And this is the perfect color for fall. And if you live in a climate like Georgia, where fall really doesn't, you know, really hit, or the weather starts to get cool until around November, having these types of slides are really nice. Another little booty that is open toe booty that's on clearance are these Steve Madden ones, and they're $19.99. They're on clearance for $19.99, and these typically run about 89 bucks. And these are also perforated suede. And the one thing I would recommend when trying all these types of shoes is to try them on and walk around in them and make sure that this area is comfortable, because a lot of times when you try on these open toe booties and walk for a while, they cut across the top of your foot, making them very uncomfortable. And here are some more gorgeous perforated suede booties, and these are $59.99, and they're by the brand Vince Camuto. Another funky shoe that I thought was worth mentioning. Now this is a very cheap shoe. As you can see, this is only $14.99, and they're by Anne Klein. And the reason I would go for these is because they are made from fabric, velvet fabric to be exact, and that just looks really nice and luxurious. It doesn't look cheap. And when you look at this part, if you look really closely, it's not like a rubber sole like you would expect to be on like the Vince Camutos and the Steve Maddens. It's a very light type of foam material. It feels kind of cheapy. It's called Air Flex, I think, or Incline Flex, but it's very comfortable and great to walk in. Now you might be wondering, what do I wear something like that with? That's why you wouldn't spend that much money on a shoe like this, because you can't wear it with too many things, but it does add a cute little element, a different funky element to your wardrobe. And I think I'm going to pick up a pair of these. My tip is, when you're going for cheaper type shoes, cheaper quality shoes, look for natural materials still. It just doesn't have to be leather, but go for those materials that are textiles, and your shoes will look great. Leave a comment below if you'd like to see a haul video on the items I purchased from Ross. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my previous video when I walk through Marshalls and share with you how I choose handbags. And until the next time, I am going to keep calm and carry on. Bye guys.